Hi, I have a question for all of you in the YouTube world. I was having this conversation with some people at work, and a lot of them seem to disagree with me. I think this was basically the conversation. I think it's perfectly acceptable for, in certain circumstances, for a guy to fake an orgasm. Now, I get it. A lot of you are probably like, why would a guy do that? You know, what situation could arise that would bring you to the need to do such a thing? Well, I have a certain situation or a situation that I was involved in the past that is a perfectly legitimate reason for a man to fake an orgasm. And I told them this story, and they agreed in that one scenario it's okay. Otherwise, I mean, you get it. Dudes 9 times out of 10 are pretty much the ones that finish, right? Women are left without. So, this was about 17 years ago. I was dressing as Ace Ventura for Halloween. You know, the scene where he's going to the mental institute, the loony bin, and he's wearing a tutu and everything. And I was at Kmart and I was looking for a tutu, which I guess sometimes guys look for tutus. And this woman thought it was funny. She was about the same age as me. And we hit it off really well. She was pretty. And she gave me her number. That was that. So cut to a little bit later, I go to her house and we hang out, whatever. Eventually, we hop on the good foot and do the bad thing in a biblical sense, but out of wedlock. You following? And this was missionary. I was on top and I pulled on the meat hooks, the meat hooks. And I felt on her back that it was incredibly textured. She had a lot of back knee, right? A lot. And I was nice, not nice. I wouldn't say nice. I adjusted. I was like, okay, it is, people have back knee. We're teenagers. I was like 18, 19, 17. And I get it. It's a thing. People have back knee. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to stop. So we kept it going. And eventually I realized that she was sweating a lot, right? A lot. Like my hands were wet and I was still, but I also noticed that her back was no longer textured. My hands were wet and she no longer had back knee. So I was like, simultaneously, when she said that, when I realized this, she was like, okay, flip me. It's like, what do you mean? She was like, just, from behind. I was like, huh. So I quickly, I faked an orgasm. I wiped my hands on her pillow, lift it up a little further, wipe my hands on her. I was like, bye. It wasn't that fast, but I got out of there because it was a situation I wasn't prepared for. So that was my reason or excuse to fake it, and I think that's a perfectly legitimate reason. Like I didn't want to continue. Now I didn't know what the back was going to, have, but I didn't really want to find out. Nor did I want to be that guy that's like, sorry, I can't keep going because whatever. I didn't want to go soft at the image of a bunch of craters on her back. And as shitty as it is for me to say that, that's how I feel. So whatever you think, if you have a story that is similar or not similar, who has a story like that? If you have a situation where you, as a man, were put into where you felt the kind of need to fake an orgasm, and let me tell you, there's a couple of them for me, but that was really the only legitimate reason. I have a fake reason, but maybe that'll be another story for another time. But let me know. Let me know in the comments if you think I was wrong, if I should have just dealt with whatever, or just, committed. And I was committed. You just, this, I don't know. This was a long time ago. Thinking back on it, I probably would have done the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. But you let me know in the comments, and like and subscribe if you made it to this point in the video. If you don't like and subscribe, I mean that's probably okay. I don't really care. So thank you for watching, and as always, stay dark. Cheers.